So we have with us today the one and only pride and joy of Texas, Miss Jessica Nelson. She's a fantastic real estate agent. She's a coach for the Elite Coaching Company, and she's an awesome human. Super excited to spend some time with her and see what she has to share with us. So you came all the way out from Texas.
It's not that far.
It's not that far. That's true. What was the experience like for you? What were some takeaways?
I'm so excited for the vision. Access to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, and you play basketball.
Yeah.
And you sit at their table and you have dinner with them. You hung out with them all weekend. Like, what's better than that? We're gonna be 2,000 people.
Oh, for sure.
Everyone who's a founding member who is here, this is so exciting.
Yeah, 100%. I feel the same way. You know, when we were first having conversations about it, sharing with you what I was thinking or that vision, I saw you as a critical component of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I know that you are a leader and you have the capacity to help a lot of people. And you actually got the Culture Award for, you know, really building culture and a tribe out in Texas. Tell us a little bit about specifically like how you've gone about doing that.
Thank you. I listen to you. You know, when you don't really understand why you're doing something, you don't do it the right way. Go get agents. Okay, but why? Why are we helping agents? What's in it for them? Why are we doing it? So you helped me to understand that changing a person's life also changes mine. And then I started experiencing it. So the experience starts to compound because you want to do it for more people. And specifically what I did to create that is I gave them access to me. Free, unlimited access to me. Imagine what hanging with, you know, whatever the top of your profession is all the time and saying, how do I fix this? How do I fix that would do for your career?
That's awesome. And then did you find that when you shared with them that it was free and unlimited, that like there was like some hesitation, like they were like, what, really? Like they didn't believe you sort of thing or what?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's funny because sometimes I'm like, should I charge you guys for this?
Yeah.
But the ones who get it, they use it. They, you know, they're blowing up. Look at what Noemi did.
Yeah.
14 transactions in 6 months.
Yeah. What was she doing before? Like very little, right?
I think she was almost brand new. She was like a buyer's agent for a year with another brokerage.
Got it.
Like gave her leads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She wanted to be a listing agent. 14 transactions, all listings. Well, mostly listings.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a direct reflection that like proximity is power. And I guess I'm wondering, because you get it, it's clear to you, some people still don't. Like, what do you find are the biggest stumbling blocks? Because I know you're at 24 agents, it's getting bigger, faster. I firmly believe that you will grow to hundreds, if not 1,000. What do you think the stumbling block is for most agents?
They're not experiencing it. So all of them, every single person who's partnered with me, I have pushed them to either do a live event, a webinar, or something that's agent attraction. Content days, we have content days. And all of them are hesitant. Getting in front of camera, public speaking, it's scary for the first time if you haven't done it. So all of them have tried, and a few of them have really taken off. So even though people fight with you or they don't want to do it, push them to do it anyway. Because what's going to happen is out of 20 people, you're going to get like 2 or 3 that they get it and they love it. And now you're helping them build to be leaders too.
Yeah. And what do you, and that makes total sense to me because it's about leadership and duplication. What do you think is a roadblock for agents that perhaps are at like, you know, different models or traditional companies that they don't see what we're seeing? Because it's very clear to me and you.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's not very clear to them?
I hear a lot that no one ever explained it to me like that. No one ever showed me. And it's because people are telling them, I think, what's in it for them, not what's in it for the agent.
Yeah. Or perhaps like what is exciting to them instead of trying to figure out like, hey, tell me where you're at, what you're looking to accomplish and why, and what you think you need in order to get that. And then our job as leaders is to help them make that happen. I was talking to someone here who partnered with us, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 months ago. And she's like, you know, during the seminar, like people being vulnerable is not something I've ever experienced because that's not something you get. People go on panels, they just talk about how cool they are and how many deals they've done.
I did this, I did that.
And then the other thing she said was that it's very rare, and if ever, that she's experienced where a group of people actually want you to win. And what I shared with her is that the reason is because virtually everybody else is in a model that doesn't incentivize that.
Yeah.
And you have to be very careful about incentives because it shapes behavior.
Absolutely.
If somebody does not have an incentive to see you win, they don't want you to win. Where I want you to be bigger than me. I want you to out-earn me.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How can I be bigger than you if I'm under you?
Well, you could, because as time progresses, what ends up happening in the attraction game is it goes 7 levels deep.
Yeah.
So that 7th level for you could be like an 8th for me. So and you that will just keep getting bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually love that, like, the people who help you get rewarded. Because in a lot of brokerages, it's not that way. You end up becoming their competition, or
yeah, and truthfully, what it is like they want you to hang around so that way they can make money off of your work without them having to do too much. And I can hear people saying like, oh, that's like, you know, like a rev share component. Well, it's a much bigger piece and it's coming out of your commission. It's not money that's being sent back to the company.
Right.
So, you know, that model is such like they want you to do well, but not too well.
yeah,
They don't want you to become them.
correct.
You know, I was sharing with people, I was in a DM with a small broker, and he actually said to me, like help people to do good, but never let them think that they can become you. And I told him, I'm like, bro, like that's the complete wrong thinking. Like your leadership style essentially is king of the hill, which is like, I'm the king of the hill or the queen of the hill. And when somebody gets up, I'm gonna knock them down.
It's so the opposite. When you were speaking, you should have, I don't know if you noticed, Lars and John's faces. They were so proud of you.
Yeah.
The complete opposite. They're like they're proud of their son. They grew, you know.
Yeah, like they want to see you win. They want to see you grow. They want to see you expand because the model actually allows that to happen.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. So I guess for you in Texas, like what's the vision for 2024?
To change 100 lives.
That's dope.
Yep. So to give women financial independence, to equip people with tools to become wealthy who maybe are feeling disenfranchised or in some way not given those tools. That is the goal, 100.
That's awesome. And then what else can I do to support you in that?
Exactly what you're doing. You have helped me so much. Like you talked to me that one week. I don't know if you knew this. It was like 20 hours, our phone time.
Yeah.
And it was not deals. It wasn't like my transactions. It was, you know, how can I be a better leader? I don't believe that I'm serving people the way they need to be served right now. And you telling me down the pike,
Yeah.
hey, you got to do this. That's not acceptable what you're doing. Mm-hmm. And that's huge. Like learning how to lead is actually much harder than learning how to transact.
Yeah, I agree. It's much more difficult, but you're going to be a fantastic leader. So I'm proud to be in business with you. And let's go, let's grow.
Let's go, coach.
Let's go. I had an agent reach out to me recently. He DM'd me on Instagram and said the following. I've been in the business for 2 or 3 years.